hello friends. Today we are going to see the significance of ultimate analysis. So, the significance means we are going to see the importance of the ultimate analysis like carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, sulfur, and the oxygen. So, let's have a look towards the carbon. As I have told you before, that the calorific value, how the calorific value increases because of the content of the carbon. So if greater is the percentage of the carbon in the coal, better is the coal quality and higher is the calorific value of the coal. Second is hydrogen. Most of the hydrogen in the coal is in the form of moisture and volatile matter. Only a small percentage of hydrogen in the coal is the combustible. Combustible means which burns easily. So there is decrease in the calorific value of the coal. So smaller the percentage of hydrogen, better is the quality of the coal. So we need a very small content of the hydrogen. Why? Because hydrogen may form the moisture and the volatile matter, due to which the content of hydrogen in the coal sample should be less. The third is called as the nitrogen. The nitrogen, it does not burns during combustion and therefore it does not have any kind of calorific value, means it does not support to that calorific value. We can say it is a useless thing. So hence a good quality of coal should have a negligible percentage of nitrogen. So if there should be a very less quantity of, a very less means the negligible quantity is there of nitrogen, then only it will be okay, as it does not helps in the combustion. Fourth we say is the sulfur. Now what about that? The sulfur can burn and it increases the calorific value of the coal, but what it causes? SO2. And SO2, it causes the pollution, it may cause the acid rain, it may cause the corrosion of the metallic equipment. Means the sulfur, if it is present in the coal sample, it helps in combustion, it increases the calorific value. But what it gives out? It gives out sulfur dioxide, and that sulfur dioxide causes the pollution, acid rain, and corrosion to the metallic equipment. So in industrial area, what we see that most probably there is a corrosion of the metallic equipments. Why? Because of the output given by the fuel is of SO2, that is the sulfur dioxide. And even if there is more sulfur dioxide in environment, it may cause the acid rain. Lower the percentage of sulfur, then better is the quality of the coal. Then what about the ash? Ash is, it reduces the calorific value of the coal, as ash is non-burning part of the coal. It is a, you can say it is a useless matter, as when there is a formation of the ash, the disposal is a fixed problem. So when we burn the fuel and if it is much more amount of ash is formed, where we are going to dispose that ash, that is a issue. Ash fuses to form the clinker at higher temperature, obstructing the air supply to the coal burning in the furnace. So due to the as we can say that if the coal does not get a supply of good air or the oxygen, then the coal does not burn properly and it forms the clinker. So ash also is one of the obstructing factor of the formation, for the formation of the clinker. Hence we say the lesser the percentage of ash, better is the quality of the coal. Now the oxygen comes. Most of the oxygen in the coal is in the form of moisture. We can take an example of wood. So what will happen if the oxygen is much more, and if the moisture is much more in the wood, it will automatically decrease the calorific value of the coal. 1% of oxygen in the coal decreases the calorific value by 1.7%. Hence, we say that lower the percentage of oxygen, better is the quality of the coal. So, this was all about the ultimate analysis, that is, the significance of the ultimate analysis of carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, sulfur, and the oxygen. Thank you.